Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Modded Darkest Dungeon. We got some changes to talk about today. I have not finished anywhere near the amount of modding that I would have liked to have done for LUM, but I have worked on it for like 7 hours today, and it's still nowhere near done. Mostly it was me trying to figure out how some things worked, and while you guys probably don't care, I'm still going to show it off anyway. Remember that down in that comment section, there will be a pinned comment from me, I hope I remember, which will have some timestamps in it. I'll only jump ahead to where we don't do this, in case you want to just watch the adventure itself. After I describe the changes, I want to show off them working when we get into the game, because I will load up Dagonoth in the ruins to show you, well, me testing out the Antiquarian's abilities, for example, and the Hellions, with the changes I have done to Glint and the Heartstone. Raphael Perry, if you're watching this, you might be interested in it, because I have figured out a way to make trinkets change how things work for friendly skills, not just attack or kill skills. You probably already knew that already, though. Alright, let's get in there and show off what I've done. I spent 7 hours today and managed to change 10 of the LUM trinkets. We're going to cover them as quickly as I possibly can, and then show me using some of them in the actual combat. Then there'll be a very awkward cut placed here, in which I end up going back to Kadath. I am re-recording this part, having messed it up several dozen times, and giving up and just going to Kadath anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and show off the changes. Oh, but before we do that, I need to describe what I'm trying to do. Over here in the Nomad Wagon are a bunch of trinkets that I haven't really stared at, or I didn't really stare at until yesterday. I was trying to see what Red Hook has done to add new types of abilities or effects into things. And that's when I noticed Non-Ecludian Hilt. Notice it has on attack, hit, blight. That was amazing! The Crusader doesn't have any blight skills, and this has now given him the ability to blight enemies with all of his attacks that he makes, and he'll do blight damage whenever he does it. That was incredible! I loved that idea, and I became obsessed with figuring out how this worked and trying to make it work for buffs. I would like, for example, when you use a certain buff, for that buff to give you more buffs. Like, let's say the Antiquarian's Cower would reduce the chance that you take critical hits. I spent most of the day trying to get that to work, and I have gotten it to work in a roundabout way. So we'll show you that when we get to the Antiquarian Trinket. But I was pretty happy with what I've done, although it is a little unbalanced, which you'll see when I test it in the ruins for the first time. Alright, so let's cover these changes. Remember, everyone, again, down below, comment from me, I hope I remember, which will let you jump ahead. Oh, and thank you, by the way, Vulu, for putting those that comment in my videos in case I forget. I try so hard to remember. The sad part is I have the comment ready to go by the time I upload the video, but I forget to post it by the time I load the thing up. Alright, so here's the Egregore. Went ahead and made it so the scout chance only works if the torch is below 66. Magnapinidae has lost the weird reconstruction stress reduction. That was bumped into the set bonus. The set bonus was changed. Instead of you surprising the monsters, it now reduces your chance of being surprised, and it only works if the light is below 65. And I have removed the healing bonus that this did. In recompense for that, I have made it so that weird reconstruction inflicts no stress on you if you've got the set. For the Musketeer, there's no difference in the target visor. Phosphorus rounds has lost extra damage versus blight targets. Instead, the blight duration has been increased by 50%. And aim shot no longer does an extra 20% damage. Now it ignores 50% of your enemy's protection. Professional tools is not different at all. Payday is not different at all. The set bonus now applies an extra 20% damage to finish him, rather than just another plus 10% damage. Originally, I was going to make this an extra 20% damage versus marked, but you already do good damage versus marked target with collect bounty, and I wanted you to have an excuse to use finish him when nothing is marked, so that should encourage you to do that. Lucky Coin has no differences. Guild membership has lost 5% scouting chance. Instead of Riposte granting you 25% damage, Wicked Slice now does 25% damage. I was tempted to put the riposte in place of 10% max hit points, but we'll leave it like this at the moment, unless anyone really cares to tell me otherwise. Iron Halo no longer has the restriction of the prot in position 2. You now get the prot as long as you're not in position 4. The Vestal gets 25% healing skills if in position 2 now, and still gains plus 20% damage to melee skills. I bumped the healing out of the set bonus. Light's Embraced, the illumination bonus has been reduced to 35%. The stress has been increased to plus 35 stress skills. Oh, well, sorry, for illumination. That actually sounds like that's wrong, so I'm going to have to check that, make sure that's working properly. Hand of Light is now part of the set bonus and does plus 35% damage. And now instead of healing more stress when she goes into the prayer in the chapel, she now heals 50% more stress whenever she camps. Glint has been reworked entirely. So, this was something I spent most of the day trying to figure out how to do. There is no ability that I can find in the game which applies its effect to non-attacks, or you wiping out an enemy. Most of those special trinkets that are in here work when you hit something, when you kill something, or when you miss something. And that's what they do. Let's see if I can find another one really quick. Oh, right, on attack with random target. On attack, there's a chance that that person will gain a slight amount of stress. If the hero dies, the target that actually killed it gets minus prot and minus speed every time. And if a hero is killed, everyone in the party takes plus 45 stress. Every time a monster is killed, all monsters have a small chance to get some blight. Like, none of it is when you use a skill, you get another buff. But I did figure out a way to make it work, kind of. So there is hidden in the localization the hint that Red Hook had wanted this to work not a different way, but wanted another type of special effect. Whenever you use a friendly skill, you can gain other effects. So maybe like use a friendly skill and that friendly skill would cause you to gain another buff. The unfortunate part is there's no way for me to say this friendly skill. I have to say all friendly skills. A friendly skill is a buff or a heal, from what I can tell, or something that targets a friendly character, for example. So Glint makes it so that all of the Antiquarian's friendly targeting abilities grant that target 3 accuracy, increased healing received, and less crits received. I think this is too powerful, and you'll see why when we jump into the ruins. But that's currently what it does. I will work on this a little more to figure out how I can make it a little more balanced. Kaleidoscope remains the same. The bonus now is 25% disease resist, and instead of plus 50% to healing skills, it's now plus 25% healing skills. This is because with that plus 25% healing skills for friendly skill, it was really powerful to start with plus 75. That was a really, really phenomenal. The only thing I could think of balancing this more is to lower the accuracy to plus 1 and lower the buff target healing received to maybe plus 15 to try to balance it. The problem is that friendly skill would mean that... I'm sorry, everyone, I'm obsessing about this really quick, but I want to show you. So, for example, get down the target, the person that you click on to say, this person, I want them removed of their marked target. That person would receive, what is it? That person would, oh my god, Tim. That person would receive the bonuses of plus accuracy, minus crit received, and plus extra healing received. But that also would be the effect of Fortifying Vapor. It would also be the effect of Protect Me, and it would also be the effect of Invigorating Vapors, which would affect everyone. So, that's my current balancing dilemma for Glint. I'm going to leave it I'm going to weaken it a bit and test it out a bit more, but it does have to be weakened a tad. For Desperate Measures, I gave the ability on attack hit, breaks guard. Desperate Times is bugged. That's the old way. I tried saying, no, only make it work for a particular skill, but it doesn't work that way. I can't make this skill, I cannot make Battlefield Medicine be the only ability that cures Blight. At least it hasn't worked when I've tried it for the Antiquarian, I'll try the Plague Doctor later and see if I can make this work. Malicious has been changed. It no longer applies extra stress to all the heroes when he transforms. Now he just heals less stress altogether, minus 33%. And here's Brooding Chains. The Absolution is a little bit glitched. I will fix that, though to be fair, I don't know a way to make that work the way I want now. My idea is that every time you use Absolution, you will gain a very small chance of gaining of increasing your virtue your virtue chance increases. Probably will have to be 1%, but right now it's 2. It lasts for 10 turns, and then the debuff ends as well. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I made it 5 turns, I think. As you can see, I bumped the resistances into this down from the set. The set now causes Absolution to heal additional healing, and now he gains protection if in beast mode. For the Grave, this is now low. The threshold for this has been lowered, and instead of granting disease resistance, it grants us move resistance instead. That's probably more accurate for the Grave. It also means it's not as good as it used to be, though you'll still be glad when the leper is not moved. The set bonus has also changed, as you can see. Instead of a flat 20% healing received, he now only grants that. He's now only granted that if his hit points are below 66. If they're above 66, he heals extra stress instead. Heartstone. Now this I was happy about. I was able to, because of the way that this friendly skill stuff works, I was able to give the Hellions Roar a heal over time. That's great, and it works for her, because this is the only friendly skill she has. If she had more than just one, it would be tricky to grant her this, because, well, then they would all grant her that heal over time. But I like it. I think that's fine. It might be too strong, actually, but there you have it. She'll heal 1 hit point a round for 2 rounds. Oh, that bleed resistance should be increased to 25% as well. And Blade Lash is unchanged. And that is all the changes I have done so far for the LUNM trinkets. I'll be working on the others later. Alright, everyone. Well, that'll do it. Alright, so now we're going to show off the stuff working in combat, and then we'll be over in Kadath. Alright, everyone. We're here to show off the abilities. So, yep, we're going to check out the friendly skills on Glint. We're going to check out the friendly skill heal on our Hellion. Let's go. Let's throw ourselves into this fight. That's a lot of things. Okay. Well, I need to kill them or we're gonna die, first off. So let's go ahead and melee breakthrough first to put some damage on all these ones.
A devastating blow.
Woo! Always glad when they miss. So, if I use Invigorating Vapors, everyone who it buffs, all the targets, will receive +3 accuracy, +25% healing received, and +2 crits received chance -2%. If I was to use Get Down, only the target that I selected would gain those benefits. So to start, we'll use Invigorating Vapors. As you can see, he's gained 25% healing, -2% crit received, and +3 accuracy. It's affecting everybody. This makes it really hard to balance it, though, because it depends upon the abilities that the person has. I would love to be able to say only Cower gets this particular buff, but it's not possible the way that, or at least it doesn't look like it's possible the way that it's been set up. Let's debuff the front. Actually, no. Let's use Revenge. Oh, that's only Revenge 2. You forgot to level that before you went out here. You're gonna miss more often than not. Yeah. Only rank 2. I completely forgot to level that ability. That should have been ranked up 3 points. He's not gonna hit anybody. Oh, or he will hit somebody. Alright, that worked. It's a lower accuracy to start with as well. Hit him! So, what about Adrenaline Rush? It's a little easier to balance something like the Heartstone on the Hellion. If I use Adrenaline Rush, she now has a restoration. That's amazing.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
The Hellion only has one self-friendly ability. So this, although it says friendly skill self heal 1 point damage for 2 rounds, it only affects this. None of her combat abilities will benefit from it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Let's heal. Oh, I'm curious if this will actually refresh the buff. Ooh, wow. It does. Wow. I'm gonna... Do I really want that? I think the accuracy should go away. And the healing received has to drop to 20%, at least 20%, if I'm going to let this work this way. Ah, it's such a shame, because I only wanted the... I wanted the accuracy and the healing received to be on Invigorating Vapors, and the minus crit received to only be on Cower, and I can't figure out a way to make that work that way. She becomes a really good healer. Oh my god, that's gonna be too strong. That's way too strong.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Continue the onslaught.
Sorry, I'm not talking.
Destroy.
This is me realizing that I've opened up a can of worms, and I want to keep the... Oh, right, we have Antiquarian. I want to keep the can of worms. Because I really love the idea, but I need to balance this. That needs to be probably +1 accuracy. Minus 1% crit received. And the healing... I can keep it with 25% healing, but then I have to drop the plus 25% healing skills off of Glint to begin with. I might be able to change the healing so that it only affects... The healing buff only takes effect when healed by Fortifying Vapors. I don't know. Well, anyone? Oh, anyone? Well, anyway, everyone. It's working. It's far more balanced when I can limit it to one ability, but I have it working on the Antiquarian as well. It's just affecting every single friendly ability she has. And again, there was no way for me to say... only do this for this skill. It's all skills, like all friendly skills, all attack skills when they hit, all attack skills when they miss, etc., etc. So that's what we got, but at least that's something. All right, now returning you to your regularly scheduled LUM video. Being able to give new buffs to existing buffs is very, very nice. I might have to see if I can override buffs.
We dug for months, years, an eternity. And we were rewarded with madness.
Like, will it be possible for me to just change a buff entirely? It probably is, given how the Color of Madness district works. Alright, well, that's for stuff for me to think about off-screen. Okay, so... Oh, I've got a group ready already to go out adventuring. Okay, where are we going today? Oh, right. We're going after the hag today. Yes. Yes, we are. This group... Yup, this group's able to hit the 3rd position with everything they've got, with the exception of the Corey Jackson. And I plan to pick up Finish him before we go out adventuring with this group. I need to begin killing the bosses before this becomes infestation level high. So we're going to be going to the wheel to get this done. Then we'll probably next week go after the flesh, I would imagine. Oh, right, let's take a look at the... Well, no, let's go ahead and begin doing stuff. Oh, I took all your rank 3 abilities. Oh, so much money. Corey, let's immediately finish him for you. And we'll give that to you instead of Flashbang. Next, we need to heal stress. Destruction. Before I do that, does anyone have a place they want to be? Redraken wants to pray. Silum is a good gambler. And that's all the stress. Falcon, you don't care where you go. Okay, let's have a Draken cure bad gambler. I love the lock of positive quirk, but I'm just not gonna have the money, I think. Silum can go gambling. Destruction. Yep, he's cursed, so with the Crimson Curse, there's a chance he'll spread that disease to anyone else who partakes in the same structure. We'll heal your stress there. And Farrakhan, you can go drinking. Oh! Actually, Farrakhan can be renamed before I forget. I believe, like who say nay, you wanted Naysayer. So let's do this. Nope, not Naysayer. Naysayer. There we go. I'm surprised I remembered. Let's go ahead and put you in here for some stress recovery. Okay. Next, we have a little bit of money left. Why don't we level my level 4s? At least get their skills up. We have the money to take armor smithing up another rank. The money. We have the deeds to do so. We could also make it cheaper by 10%, though. I think we'll increase the furnace this week. Yeah, let's make it a little cheaper.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
And then we can take their weapon upgrades. That gives me enough money to treat one more person's negative quirk. So who's got something that's not locked? Magnus. Hero Mania is going to be going off of you. Okay, well, with all that done, I think it's time to head out adventuring. We're going out to kill the hag. For Deceiver's hairband. Let's do it. Okay, so we'll need a stack of torches. I will want probably 2 more bandages. We'll take a full stack of anti-venom. Just 1 holy water. I shouldn't need more than that. Does anyone have any stress? No one has it. Before I do this, where's the thing from the stars? Okay, it's in the ruins. Still haven't fought it. And actually, now that I think about it again, we haven't fought more than 1 collector so far. It's really, really weird. We'll take 2 keys. Again, a full stack of anti-venom. 2 more bandages. We'll bring a single coin. We'll need the shovels. I'll take 1 medicinal herb. We need enough food to go overnighting. We'll bring some extra with us this time. A full 2 stacks. We could bring a scale to help us if we end up fighting a giant. Though, to be fair, that will just block a single hit of any type. I really want to hold on to Aegis scales until we do boss battles on champion level. And then I'm thinking we'll probably bring them with us. I think, Tim, this is really all you need. This will give you some more food, if you're lucky. We'll bring a few more bandages with us. Okay, this will be what we take. Let's make triple sure. We're not bringing anyone infected, so I shouldn't need to bring any blood yet. Let's go ahead and go adventuring. We're recording, right? I'm not muted. Okay, let's do it.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together, we began to plant, harvest, and brew.
I need to change the mission spawning so that we get more low-level missions, Tim.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Oof. If I'm greedy, we can go out to the right. She is going to be in that far corner all the way down there. Oh, I should always be showing off the trinkets I'm using as well, just for everybody, so they're aware of what I'm taking with me. Let's take a look at all of them. Oh, Beast Slayer ring, Tim. You didn't want to have that on him. Oh, it's too late now. We're here. Okay, if I decide to go out this way for that treasure, I will not be adventuring after the hag. She does too much damage with the pot for me to continue going after her. That's right. For me to do any more quests, I had to get really lucky and crit her multiple times in a row for me to consider leaving where and continue as exploring. God, I'm messing up everything I'm saying. So if I want the money, we gotta go now for it. Let's see how bad this is. If it's really bad, we can just come back to the starting room and then south and avoid this hallway battle. I'm so nervous about 90% chance traps now that ever since that one mission where we failed over and over with a 90% chance to disarm traps. I'm very nervous about it. Let's use a bandage just to mark it.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Well, we will do that, actually. I think that'll be fine. Oh, I should have brought more medicinal herbs. It's the hag battle, Tim. Okay, well, it's too late now. We'll just have to deal with being seasoned if it comes down to it. I want another scout chance. We'll probably do these next 3 rooms without using a torch, and then rest in the room with the treasure over there, assuming that I can actually do all these battles without feeling the need to retreat. Wow, that's terrible. Let's see if we can kill a fungal battery to start. I don't want to get marked. I don't want to get blighted. Can we do enough damage to kill it? No. Yes.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Let's pull it forward to spread that blight around. Corey, you're gonna heal.
Sedated.
Oh my god, 9 damage. I'm gonna heal that. And And we'll shoot
Continue the onslaught.
the battery to finally get rid of all that nonsense.
All.
I didn't take Divine Comfort. This is going to be a bit awkward. Let's Guard Dog our healer. Can we maybe blight it? Should I bleed it? No. Need to heal our Arbalest a bit. We'll use Blind Fire in order to get our speed up. Keep finishing them. I think we brought enough healers that we can kinda heal through this. No, 8 damage. At least it's not using cryokinesis. I'm hoping for a lucky bleed. Let's protect. So Arbalest is taking too much damage up there. Heal her a bit. Thankfully, this large creature stops the reinforcement mechanic from happening. Let's heal him while he's got that extra heal receipt bonus. Oh my god. Yeah, you need to be healed now more than ever before, Dive. Let's keep her from getting another one of those.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
I want an emerald or the gold? Actually, we can take both. We can just leave the Beast Slayer's ring behind. I'm tempted to camp here, honestly. We're not going down there. Okay. If I camp here, that will get rid of the firewood. But I wouldn't be able to benefit from the combat buffs. No, we'll just open this up and see what's inside. We could use the busts, Tim. You need them because you need a Sanguine Vinters. I want the deeds as well, though. I guess we don't need holy water here.
The light. The promise of safety.
I love to bring this back with me, but I have nothing I'm willing to drop today. At least not at this moment. I should actually check to make sure that the journal entries are working as I expect them to work. Oh, more food. Okay. Let's interact with this now. It'll free up an inventory space for us. Right. It's a medium level Crimson Courtyard infestation, so now we have other creatures. 2 of them now showing up all the time. Let's try to see if we can kill the sycophant to start. I will totally eat a biscuit for this fight. I would love to kill that immediately. I'll try knocking this... Oh, if we knock him back. Let's knock the fungal grappler back. Nope, or we won't.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, God. At least you weren't cursed. Let's try killing that supplicant before we take a curse to the face. Oh, that's terrible. That's dead. We need to heal through all the damage you're about to take back there.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We have to camp in the next room. Let's try to get their speed down. I have to kill it. I can't risk more diseases.
Maintain defensive.
We might not be doing this. We're taking a lot of damage very quickly. We have to heal you. We can't afford to lose our healer. I can't actually target it. Heal our front rank. We'll kill it next round.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
I need to heal. We have to heal. Taking too much damage with everyone. It's dead next round when it activates.
Death by inches. Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
We're going to camp in this room. We simply need the stress recovery. Oh, this again. I don't think I'm going to be able to knock this back 2 spots. It would be handy, though, if we could. It's 120. Plus 20 is 140. Get back, slime. And stunned it. That's awesome. Let's see if we can kill one of these things. We're going to eat the other biscuit here.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Definitely kill these things first. I don't want to get blighted. It's more important than even healing.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Then begin working on the slime. Let's protect our DPS.
To perform beyond one's limits.
And begin healing a bit. Little one has to die this round.
Eradicated.
Good kill there, Yogg. Thank you. Remember that even on crits in the LUM, these things drop corpses. Oh, nice, and the bleed stuff, too. Right, that does maggot levels of stress. Keep on it.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Now, we should probably rest, if I'm being honest. We could maybe do one more room. Let's see what's out here really quick. Okay, something to use bandages on. And here? A grave. Okay, yeah, we're gonna rest here. Let's do it.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
We need to stop that. Uh-oh. Ambush. All right, we'll use Hound's Watch. Thought you had your your ability, but you do not. All right. I would like to get. Well, his stress must be kept down because he picked up hysterical blindness, which is god awful. Actually, we're gonna swap. Oh, I can't swap out skills in camp. Okay. So, what do I want to use? I need to get stress down. That's self only. That's a scouting chance. Oh, I can't get stress down with anything. Alright then. That's awkward. Let's use... I don't really need the 30%. Let's use Plant Takedown. There's giants, ghouls, and ectoplasmic slimes in this. So this is really useful to take in the wield. Plus the hag herself, if we make it to her, with that buff still intact. I think we'll use a Bless on our Hound's Master. I'll use Chant on our Bounty Hunter. And then we'll Pep Talk. I don't want to do this. Yes, we will Pep Talk our Vestal. And that's good. I have so much work to do for modding the game again.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay. Let's swap out Hound's Harry for Blackjack. I'm not going to search the tent. That's a lot. That can give you 40 stress. It's just simply not worth it. Okay, I think we will dig this one up.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
We can drop a little bit of food, easily, and we'll grab an Onyx. I have to assume I'm not going to be successful at this, so this means coming back with some money to make up for the failure. It's torches him from here on out as well. Oh, no. This is what you wanted to do, Tim. Back to first. Get rid of the stress, get rid of the mark. Let's try killing one of them. I have to attack. And we uppercut one of these to get it out of the fight.
The ground quakes.
They have like a 15% chance to crit. Oh, I forgot all about Dark Pulse. Did I fix that? Oh, the debuff's not working. Okay, well, that's a shame. Alright, I'll have that fixed.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
I arguably
blossoms.
should fix it right after this fight, so I will do so.
Devastating blow.
Nice, good crit. Heal some of that stress. It's going to weakly attack us, so I will try to debuff the front one. That's not so harmless. It's not quite dead when it activates. Try to stun it, give us a round. Very nice. And it's bleeding. I'll risk it. We'll get a chance to attack. It will heal a little more.
This expedition at least promises success.
That's a full stack of money. I am not willing to leave that behind. So we will... Will I have... Oh, scout check. With even more battles on the way to her. We'll have to be lucky that this will remain intact before the hag all the way over here. 2, 3, 4. We will not have that many food checks. We could drop a full stack of food. I don't really want to, though. Let's drop the citrines. Everyone, I'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and fix Dark Pulse. Be right back. Okay, everyone. I think I fixed her. We'll find out when I encounter another one. I'm tempted to leave the treasure chest here because we might get a secret room, in which case I really want that key. So we're going to risk just opening this up. Oh, it wasn't what I wanted. Get a key, just like all. Should have used one of these, Tim. And now I get a medicinal herb. Which I wouldn't mind having, honestly. But I have nothing I'm willing to drop for it. No, I'm not willing to drop anything else. I've lost way too many LUM museum bags to drop the jade coin, so I am not dropping that. We're gonna see what this is out here really quick. We could use another torch.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
The spitter is definitely the one I need to kill. Darn it!
Decimated.
Good. We'll take this chance to get our light level back up.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We'll howl. Well, that was really unlucky.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, blood. We could honestly use blood, Tim. I'm not willing to drop anything. Again, we could drop some food, but then I can't do any healing outside of combat. No, I think we just leave it behind. We only have one person who is currently diseased in town. We have enough blood for destruction. Oh, no. This could go south really quick. They are not easy to hit at all. I have to go after. I have to kill them as quickly as I possibly can. Try to get their speed down.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, let's try killing the one who hasn't activated, who's already hurt.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I really should be attacking, but I want to heal some of this damage we took.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
Good. One left. Shouldn't be too tough. I don't want my vessel taking another hit.
A momentary abatement.
Okay, we have to kill it this round.
Lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I don't want to drop that much money. We're gonna go ahead and eat all this food. Take this. We'll heal that. And we'll leave that there in case we get lucky enough to find some holy water. Just want to check to see if there's any easily seen museum bags here. I may end up dropping that coin after all.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
It's the first of our food checks. Scout chance. We do still have the combat buffs going for one more fight. We can probably safely drop the torches once we use them in the room up ahead as well.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Traps! Forgot all about traps. Oh, come on. This is just really unlucky. Please don't get me the disease. I don't want to miss the hag over and over again. It will die in 2 rounds, so I don't have to focus down that one. Excellent work, team. Excellent work. God, 43 dodge. I'm still getting pummeled up there. Nice, good hits. It's dead when it activates next round.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Don't want to drop the keys yet. Might be a secret room up ahead. We'll hold on to them for one more hallway. Okay, there isn't. And we have another battle just before her. Oh, a widow! We haven't seen a widow yet. Oh, that looks amazing. Well, this gives me a chance to make sure they're working properly, too. Actually, it looks like we did see a widow. For some reason, its skills are all mentioned. So they start stealthed, and their web, I think, affects 2 people. One, they can either use it on the back 2 or the front 2. Their bite should inflict a bleed attack, too. Other than that, they're just as bad as spitters as well. So they are stronger versions of the webbers because they can web and stun multiple people and mark them. At least I believe that they can. Their spit is just as dangerous as the spitters, and their stealth. I can't actually target it yet. Good. De-stealthed it. Oh, why did it spit first? Should have tried to stun us. Ooh, that's still nasty, though. I can't let it live. It's too dangerous. Considering the fight we're about to have, I want to make sure everyone gets healed up to full.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, we don't need the key any longer. We'll grab some more deeds. We shouldn't need the torches.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We do need the shovel. It looks like we don't need the coin, because I see the dead body up ahead. We'll take even more money. Alright. Before I step in there, let's make sure we're ready for this. So what abilities do I want? Hound's Rush is good. Hound's Rush really... Actually, if you're actually somehow pulled to the front, I'll want Hound's Harry. So we'll do that. You have your Blind Fire and Sniper Shot. But you don't have the option to take anything else, I suppose. Alright, we've got everything I'm going to hope we need to do this. The corpse just stays there. We can't safely interact with it. Alright. Time to fight the hag. This is very dangerous. Whoever she takes, we've at least got a group that can still all act at the positions that they will be in. I could swap Evil Mega Cookie and Yoxasoft's position, but then if she takes the Bounty Hunter, I can't use Hound's Rush, so no, we'll stick with this. Alright, let's do it. I'm nervous. This is a boss that has killed more people than any other bosses I've fought.
Testament to the powers of corruption.
Only a 76% chance to hit as well. There goes our DPS. We could focus on the pot to break it out, but our Vestal will focus on the pot. Ooh, especially if she's going to be debuffed. I know. We'll get you out this round. Oh, I gotta add the stress damage to that. Welcome back, Corey Jackson. And I think we should be able to kill her before we worry about losing our arbalist. Okay, you're gonna have to hit the pot only evil mega cookie. That miss was huge. She's dead? She's dead. Oh, she missed! But she's still healed. Oh, you're almost dead in there. She's dead next turn when she activates. That said, that was like the least damage that ability could have possibly done.
At the very precipice of oblivion.
She's dead when she activates.
The wood is still poisoned. The way is still blocked. But less people will be eaten.
Elder's killing incense, a sun ring,
if you value such things.
and some blueprints. Awesome. By the way, some time ago, I forget who, asked me, why don't I mod the unstable flesh, the creature in the Warrens, that one boss, drop a blueprint, because it currently doesn't. Well, you can't. The problem with the unstable flesh, by the way, is that every single bit of it gets a pick from the loot table, from what I can tell. This means and there's no guarantee that there'll be any particular part of it spawned at any particular point. Like, there could be, technically, I guess I don't know if there could be 4, but there might be like 4 healing sections showing up. So it's not possible for you to really give it blueprints unless you're willing to mod in that you could get 4 blueprints from that creature. In fact, that's the only way it would probably work. I don't know why I decided to tell you that. I just did. Alright, we won. Thank goodness. Wasn't a lot of money. 14,000. 8 deeds, 4 portraits, and 16 crests is nice. We do get the Deceiver's hairband. Though I might just vendor that. Let's go back to town. Oh, lots of diseases. Alright, what else did we pick up? Speak correctly. Wasting Sickness and Gambler. Zoophobia. Oh, we got rid of the beast ring. That's why. Now he's terrified over them. And Irrepressible. Oh, that's nice. We'll have to try to maybe lock that on you, Yogg-Sothoth.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Medium Infestation. Alright, everyone. Well, I think we're done. Thank you guys for watching. That's all the bosses in the Weald taken care of. Ooh, I like the Cleansing Crystal. We'll probably go there for that next. Really quick, what's on the stagecoach? A Sun Cloak. A Mantra of Fasting. That, by the way, is completely different than the normal one, I believe, in the Crimson Court. The base game. Another Lamia. And another Antiquarian. I haven't taken out you, North, in a long time. Nope, Perfectionist. That's not going on you. Oh, hello. That's really nice, though. Wow, we have a decent Flagellant. I may have to end up picking him up. Okay, everyone. Well, that'll do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. and I will see you all in the next one, where I'll have done more modding before that video as well. Take care, everyone.